Morning, folks. Today I am building some shelves in here because we got a mountain of crap. Look at this. A lot of this stuff we can get rid of. A lot of it I don't even want. We shouldn't have moved it, but we were kind of under the gun. Had to get it out of here or out of there. So now I got to go through it and get rid of it. But figured if I had some shelves, the stuff that we do want to keep, I can stack them up really high. So I got the first two. I don't know, for some reason that does not look level. My level says it is. But anyway, the 2 foot spacing might be a little much. Maybe I should go a little less on the upper ones. But you can put some big stuff in here like this. I got this for Cindy for Christmas. Ouch. A few years ago, and I haven't measured it. I'm guessing that's 2 feet high. It's a kind of a cool little deal. It's got an oven for camping. Got an oven, and it's got the propane burners and things up on top. We've only used it once or twice. We don't get a chance to go camping very often. But it sure makes it nice. She's got a regular kitchen. She can cook a pie if she wants to, a cake, but it takes those little green screw-on bottles that don't hold a lot, but it's good enough. Anyway, stuff like that I know will fit. Daryl, he gave me this engine block for Willie's Jeep. That will fit underneath these shelves. The first one, I didn't want it so far off the ground. But I guess I should have looked a little closer, because the base of this is cement before the framework starts. So I'd have to get some cement screws and drill it, and not worth all that trouble. I'll just put it a little higher. And there's a lot of stuff like this can thing here. That's a honeybee honey separator. You put the frames inside of it, and it's got a hand crank, and it spins, and it extracts all the honey. But we don't have honeybees anymore. They all died, so we don't need that. And we haven't really decided 100% or not if we're going to get more. I don't think we will. We don't have the time to mess with them, and they're expensive. Yeah, they really are. You can buy a lot of honey for the amount of money that you spend on them bees. But there's other stuff like this little smoker. It's so dark in here, I don't know if you can even see, but those are kind of nice. That will fit underneath that shelf, I'm pretty sure. It will for sure if I take this bracket off. That's kind of a handle, but I could do something different there. This thing under the tarp, that's another smoker, an electric one. We don't need two. We just got this one. This got left behind with the house. But that electric one, it works really well, but the sensor in it doesn't seem to be working. It's supposed to have a timer. You can set the temperature and set the time you want it to run, and then we'd go hunting and stuff, and when we got back we had smoked pork chops or smoked, whatever, roast of some sort, chicken. We had ribs sometimes. Those are really good. But lately, the temperature part works, but the timer shuts off. You go to check on it, see how close you are to being done, and it's not even running anymore. So I don't know what's going on there. We did buy a different little temperature sensor for the back end. That seemed to work for a while, but now it's doing it again. So I don't know what's the matter with it. Might not be worth keeping that one. Electronic stuff, there's just too many things go wrong. This one's this metal can one. It's barbecue briquettes. You put them on the base and light them, and it is what it is. You can regulate it a little bit, but it's mostly just going to be whatever temperature it is. The bad thing with that is you kind of do have to be there and keep an eye on it. That electric one, like I said, we'd load it up, go hunting, and come back. Dinner was ready. It was great. Anyway, that's all I'm up to today, which not very exciting, but well, there's one section. I could probably go one shelf higher. I think I'll do this side first. Gotta move all this junk out of the way first. I'll tell you, what a mess. A couple of days later, and I got them done. These two here, I had to bob them off a little short because of that roll-up door track. But the top one up here, it's 10 feet in the air, so you're definitely going to need a ladder. But anyway, they turned out pretty good. I used this chipboard stuff and 2x2s up along the wall, screwed into each one of the studs, and 2x4s on the outside edge. They're 16 inches wide and 8 feet long, except for these upper two. Those two are shorter. I don't know how long they are. The upper one, the very top one, it's also 8 foot. But anyway, that ought to help. I just gotta cram all this junk up onto there now. But like that little oven, that fits just in there just perfect. So they're going to be useful. These two crates down here, I mean, like I say, I need to go through all this stuff. That's hunting clothes that I had when I was guiding hunters, and I never have like camouflage stuff really. I wear it once in a while just because I have it. But really, your best outdoors hunting stuff is either going to be camouflaged designed for hunting, or it's going to be bright fluorescent colors that were for cross-country skiers and things like that. And I'm not a bright guy. I don't like bright colors. I like drab. I like brown tones like this shirt. I like gray. I like, stuff that'll blend into the woods, not stand out like you're lit up in neon. I don't like that at all. So I need to go through that box, both those boxes, and get rid of some of that camouflage stuff. But I don't know. These are going to be pretty handy shelves. It's amazing how much junk you can stack up along the wall. At 10 feet high, that's a lot of space. If you were to lay these boards side by side, 3 shelves is 4 foot wide by 8 foot wide, so there's 9 shelves there. That's quite a little bit. And a friend of mine who's sadly since died, he was a really good guy. I liked him a lot, but kind of seems like a lot of my friends have died. I guess that's what happens when you get old, huh? But anyway, he used to call stuff like this hoarder shelves. I think he's right looking at this junk pile. Some of this stuff isn't ours. Some of it was here when we moved in. Actually, quite a little bit of it. But, I mean, holy moly, what a pile of crap. Those antlers, of course, I'll keep. That table they're sitting on, this big box here, the table that they're sitting on, those were here, and there's a trunk down in there that was here, and I don't know what all, several things. Dog tracking, or training collar. That might be useful. Lily, we've been joking that she's a Comanche. She gets so excited. She gets that doggone yelping and yipping and just drives you up the wall. I think I'm going to try that thing out and see if I can't break her of that. But anyway, not much going on today, folks. So see you tomorrow and have a great day. Bye.